Okay, I'm back. Oh god, music is loud. There we go, and that music is still loud. Alright. Before I begin, I'm gonna get myself some water, okay? I have absolutely no idea what you just said. It does? Give me a moment, I'll change that. Hold on, let me turn down this music, because my god, it's loud. Excuse me. Alright, Twitch. My life as a Dark Lord. I have that too. That was also fun. Update information, please. And YouTube should already be updated. A live stream. Game is still the universe sim. Dang it. Updating, saving. There we go. Let's nuke the snizzle. My roof, one big bad. I have no idea what that means. Okay, people. So, welcome to My Life as a King. Now, for those of you who don't know, oh, I don't have that up. Hold on, let me pull up my actual chat. Oh, okay, it makes sense now. Now I see it. So for those of you who don't know, My Life as a King is based in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles after you beat the game. And you are the prince of a land basically trying to rebuild his population, and you come across this land. And you've got to build the town and send adventurers out while making sure to meet their demands and requests. And it's a bit tiny, but it's fun. It really is fun for such a tiny game. It's kind of like My Life as a Dark Lord. You're one of the you're half human, half Dark Lord, and you're trying to move your walking tower around tower defense style and defeat people. Let's do this. Now, I'm not so sure how well this is going to map out because I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. I don't have my sensor bar set up for USB from the Wii, and I don't even know what the hell my Wii remote is, so if you know nothing about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, then yeah. And for those of you who don't know the backstory, for those, it's good to laugh. For those of you who don't know anything about Crystal Chronicles, the world was wrapped in miasma, and you had to go to the crystals and restock the miasma. And as you did it, you slowly expanded outwards until you beat the boss and cured the miasma. I do miss Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. It was a really fun game. Eric, I don't know if you're talking about what Payne said or about Crystal Chronicles. Aren't they remastering it for the Switch? Ah. The king's thoughts are never lost. They are merely in a formative state. Yes, Onion Knight, whatever you say. Epitaph. By the way, this is a WiiWare title, so it doesn't even have a disc or a full download. It was just made as a tiny little game to work on it. You want to know when the release will be out? I want to do a proper 4-player Let's Play of that game. I honestly don't know. I would love to play it. I mean, I've done... Hold on. I can see what I can find out. I've played the crap out of Crystal Chronicle a long time ago. I have both the WiiWare version and the GameCube version, so, I can hear the stutter in the audio from the Dolphin emulator. I'll be on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, iOS, and Android. I'm going to their official website. It just says coming soon. No official announcement on date. O diminutive monarch, you shall bear much fruit. The crystal speaks. The crystalline art of architect. The crystalline art of architect. Oh god, frames just dropped to 1621. This isn't even that big of a game, and sometimes then again, I haven't properly optimized this to work on my computer. So, it kind of goes in and out. Yeah, the frames. No. Alright, so step on it. And it literally builds a house. And that's it. You build houses, taverns, quests. You gotta fill everything with people, try and meet their demands on where you... And there's already a person in it. Jesus. King Leo. Just randomly, you rebuild a town with your magic power. Someone pops into existence and remembers who you are. And no questions asked. I mean, game logic, anyone? Ooh, I've had some drop frames. That's not good. A left-right shake of the Wii remote bring chime to help you use Architect, except that I can't use... Yeah, I don't have that ability. But then has something lovely. Thank you, Kurt Dog, for the host with 1 viewer. Thank you very much. Wait, how did I call you? Triangle. Okay, that's how I call you. I'll probably have to do that if I ever do this game again. So let's build another house. You stand on it. Oh, and I can teleport. Sweet. So then I call her, and then I say, let's build a small house. And I want to place it here. I've got John now. Yeah, John, that's the appropriate response. It's, what the hell? Oh, your majesty, you really are the king, right? I'm not just imagining it, am I? I think he just throws his hand back. The hell? So it's true magic. Just kind of like he just throws his hand up like, oh my god. And then we'll build another one. I don't remember much about the game anymore. I just remember I actually enjoyed it. Because once you started getting adventures and going on quests, it got kind of fun. Girl, you see, you had the same reaction as John. Sonia, how'd I get back? Oh, you know, architect, carrying out your father's will, huh? Okay, so now what do I do? I can't enter the castle? Really? If I'm not mistaken, and I can teleport with square. Then I'm guessing square again? Nope. Square and X. Circle. Square and right trigger. Left trigger. Thumb trigger. Click, click. Nope. Okay. It's been a very long time, people. Wow. And you can't leave town. This entire game takes place inside the town. You have to send adventurers to do your whatnots. Guess I gotta build another house. You, speak to me. Well, thank you, Payne, for the host. My reserve of elementite is depleted. Okay, so I just had to build so I couldn't build anymore. Using archetype consumes elementite. Thus, you need a certain amount to build. I have 0. The elementite gauge on your upper left of the screen reflects your current stock. The Palumdia Caverns. Heavens no! Sire, the king is prospector of his people. Is to protect the prospector. Yes, I'm here to mine you for gold. It's the protector of his people. Must exercise caution. Then allow me to go. Want to repay the king in some way for his kindness. And now Myru is hosting me with one viewer. Stop hosting me, people! Sire, why not commission this lad as an adventurer? Preserve the realms. The graphic style is definitely old school, like Crystal Chronicle, but it kind of reminds me of old school Fly FF, the way everything just kind of pasted and wrapped around. The king cannot go gather Elementite himself, so he commissions adventurers. Walks in, he comes out, and he has the gear. He's been secretly wanting this his whole life, I guarantee you. Uh-huh. We can build a whole house and not drop a frame. We look at the crystal long enough, we lose it all. Darn you, refraction. Your Majesty, I can't even do her voice. Your Majesty, about the new kingdom, do you think things will work out all right? The architect is quite the magic, isn't it? But the prospect of recovering our town in full looked rather promising. Our hopes of rebuilding the kingdom could finally come true here. On that note, sire, isn't it about time we call it a night? She's right, Your Majesty. And now I've got Eric hosting me with one viewer. You're all your own viewer and you're hosting me. Darn you. Well, thank you. I imagine you're old enough now to recognize and heed the wisdom of your elders. Your Majesty! Wait just a Sire, where are you going? Your Majesty, we agreed no more nighttime antics. Oh, please wait up, sir! Hugh Yerg. I feel bad for him. The knight, just like he's just having in his old age to keep up with them. You had a crush on the king, didn't you? I can't remember, but I think she has a crush on the king. Day dos. Good morning, sire. I can tell you had a good night's sleep. Well, I mean, he actually slept in a bed. Oh god, thinking is always dangerous. Our kingdom should have a name. And this is where y'all come into play. Give it a name. Give it a name, people. It's currently called Patarak. Somebody give it a name. You want to name the kingdom Bob. Welcome to the kingdom of Bob, where we're led by Leo. We don't know why, but we have no real name. We've got Bob host the Broom Kingdom. I've got 2 for the Broom Kingdom. Well, I'm guessing it's Broom Empire, because that's what they want. Pot out. Why pot out? The pop-out kingdom. We're gonna call it the Broom. No. We are not doing that. Trek stays out of this one, you. It's gonna be the Broom Kingdom or Kingdom of the Broom, and I don't know which it uses, so... A glorious name. One reflects the king's desire for the country to flourish. What will it be, sire? We faithfully serve the Broom. Too late. Pass it. Done. Oh, we're about. Yeah, there's the adventure you commissioned yesterday. We faithfully serve the Broom. Everyone bow down before the sweeping joys. Let's go see him off, shall we? I want to know who their stonemason was to get the stone so smooth and round. A map in the castle indicates that the Palom Caverns are near here. Remember, clothing element type means nothing if you end up hurt. Promise me you'll be careful out there. Yes, ma'am, will do. I'll be back before you know it. As much treasure as I can carry. Bye-bye, mama. But let's say, I promise not to make you embarrassed and then just falls, just flat. With enthusiasm like that, he's bound to return safely. But let's pray anyway. Hey, Myru. Just... Is that the tower from the Dark Lord in the background? Like, you know, my life as a Dark Lord? And it's that giant, like, tower defense. Is that what I'm seeing in the background? Here, Your Majesty, I think you'll find this clock quite useful. You plead the fifth? Time passes in the kingdom and the town chart changes hourly. The clock on the upper left of the screen indicates the time of day. I wish I could just appear and disappear in a sparkly little... No, not really sparkles, but just... Poof. Your Majesty, hold on. Oh god, it's Moogle. It's a Moogle. Like, the Moogles take the traditional feel on this, but they seem a little bit too round. I'm used to Moogles being a little bit taller. It's none other than the Moogle brothers. What brings you here? Whoop. Alrighty, you have fun. I'm not streaming for long on this game, only because it's here just to fill the blank. If you're actually curious about the new town, we came to help. Hi, the brothers formerly assisted the King Epitaph with their fact-finding prowess. So true. Carlos, are you here to fix? If you're in a fix, then we'll try to fix it. Little lady, speak to me. Something wrong. My son is absolutely beside him because that it can be service to you. I hope he's not wound up. He gets hurt. This place definitely needs a decorative touch. First of all, no houses. Negative space can make a difference, but come on. Barren land does nothing to inspire my artistic soul. My creativity withers. Sorry, do you remember how we often played together in the old town? The miasma didn't affect us Moogles, so afterwards we traveled the world. Why doesn't miasma affect Moogles? I don't remember. Like, Bennett has reached the Palom Caverns. From a single-sided cloaked and shadowed ready to aid the king. Even if you don't see us, we're in trouble hits. Say the word and we'll appear. Dinner's offer, however, I fear you may spend around waiting. You may spend most of the time waiting around. Would you care to spend the day getting to know the townspeople, Your Majesty? I guess. How little king like you wander the world over. Get here. I mean, there really isn't much to say about the townsfolk. No one's home. This is our adventurer's house, isn't it? The mother must still be at the gate. Let's see, he had strength, dexterity, intelligence, vitality, tough, agility, and willpower. He spins Gil normally, and he explores normally. He has a 5 attack, 6 defense. He's a Clovet. No personal preferences. He has an affiliation of Bennett. He's his own party. No extra abilities with antidote and a potion. Eldest son. You, speak to me. Speak to me. Halt, you. Seriously, halt. Speak to me. Well, forget you then. Just straight up ignores the king. He needs a good brooming. Look who's back. He cleared all the cabin of all the foes. Adventurer returns, and adventurer returns safe from the Palantir Caverns. There's nothing better than a happy homecoming. We'll be able to build another house tomorrow. There's a disturbing presence beyond where the Elementite lies. Oh, do you think maybe it's the boss of the caverns? I don't know if it's my job. Why not save the detail for the adventurer report? We'll read it in the morning. You performed your duties admirably. There'll be more for you to do tomorrow. Pick up your daily wages at the castle, then head home for some well-earned rest. Excuse me, your majesty. Please, oh please, let me be an adventurer too. I want to be or rather I want to be of assistance, sire. I want to be fam. You want to be what? Famous, I got you. Woo! Run! Run away! Your Majesty, to be sure, adding more adventures to Russia is good for the realm, but I guess we don't have enough money. I'm afraid Chime is right. We are, as they say, short. I mean, you are, but I've been secretly buying some equipment from one we've had so far. Commissioning takes money. Starting tomorrow, you'll have to collect daily tithes from the citizenry. Then how about you do the commissioning too? There we go. So you gotta pay your adventurers, hire your adventurers, get them equipment. Ah, the life of a king. What do you want, man? I'm so hungry, my kingdom of homestead bread or a striped apple. I beg your pardon, sire. I was caught up in the sweet memory of our old bakery. It's a shame we don't have one here. Could you build one using architect? In other words, I don't know how to build one. I don't have a memory of a bakery, so I can't pull from it. There he is. Maybe it's you. Oh, you're Magro. Okay. Oh yay, it's raining outside. Or actually the wind's picking up. If my connection suddenly dies out, that's why. Oh, talk to me. So I run brother, I'm Magatosh. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I'm coming for you, you Moogle. There we go. Now draw me a friggin' thing. Now I can make a bakery. So tomorrow I can build a bakery whenever I get my magnetite. Not magnetite, magicite. Anybody else I need to talk to? Sonya's house. John's house. Alrighty. I'm still trying to learn and explore. It's been a very long time since I've actually played this. Castle the Broom. The settlement of the Broom. I think I already have add-on content. Yeah, I already have that stuff. Huh. And then of course you have Chime's costumes. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy for you. There you go. Or Chime's Knell. There we go, do that. And ta-da! I forgot. I said I think I bought the bundle of this whenever I and had all of the downloadable content on it. And at the end of the and then I just transferred my entire Wii memory over. For those of you who have never played the Wii, it's not a bad experience. Today's the 19th for me, man. It's the end of today that we do in that giveaway. Yeah, it's still the 19th. I'm subscribed to Humble Bundle, man. The heck? I'm being attacked by a penguin. I can't at the button. You have 30 seconds. I run faster than you, penguin. I've been clicking on him. I can't capture him. Oh well. Call to draw. King Poing. You're exactly how I pictured you, teeny tiny kitty king. Oh. Pavlov. He's a Lilty. That's their breed name, their species name. I couldn't remember what they were called. They're Lilties. You're Cranky Chime, and he's Stuffy Sir Yerg. Teeny tiny kitty king. That's a mouthful. One of you try repeating that like 5 times really quick. And yes, Humble Bundle does have good things from time to time. My editing software, both for audio and for video, came from Humble Bundle. It cost me $20 and I got like $3,000 worth of recording software for that amount. You cannot beat that. It's also why I have so many games in my library. I've given away more than 150 games in the IG Paradise, and I have over, closing in on 300, 400 games in Steam. I'm hit or miss on visual novels. I don't mind them, but some are good to me, some aren't. I don't know. I think it's just a personal preference. The event report and the financial report. Event report covers the previous day's activity by traveling journal. So he leveled up and she didn't. Set off for the Pallium Dye Caverns. Beginning training, cleared the Pallium Dye Caverns of all foes. Fought 5 battles with foes such as Mini Moo. Obtained 200 Elementite, and went up a level. And received 15 gil in pay. Okay, dokie, let's see. And in finances, alright, so we gotta get tithes daily, and we have to get Elementite daily to build and expand. So now I need to make a new behest. Defeat the boss, dungeon clear, and gain Elementite. Let's see, this is we forgot to come together at the board. Oh, forgot it. It costs guild to issue behest. Reward for adventurers have to be paid up front. At the moment, there's only one bulletin board, so you can only issue 1 behest. Thought you should know. Fine. I'll defeat the boss. And so from here you go out and you expand your town, your people do their adventures, and you keep going. And slowly you have to do more and more and more. You have more adventurers, you have to set up parties and taverns and bakeries and training schools, and they get better and better. Wow, what was made to use a fetch off bell ringer? Daily tithes are deposited here and used to pay for the King's civic projects. So the head posted this morning. We think of all heading out together. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I'm ready. So I have to assign them to it. I would think of accepting this behest. Hold on. And she seems super excited by it. Make us proud. And now they'll both head out onto the behest. Pavlov. Alright, and they'll gain element type. So now I need to go ahead and make a bakery. That'll do for now. We now have a bakery, yay! And now the morale's up, they give more money. Alrighty, let me go talk to all these people. They're happy. Alrighty. Talk to me, Moogle. Oh, they've reached the Palanday Caverns. And every day you're supposed to talk to your people to get your morale up. So, yeah, be aware of that. Is engaged the wee worm. Oh god, the wee worm. Really? That's what we're calling it? Woo, we defeated the wee worm. Additional morale gained for a period of time when adventurers complete dungeon behests. Well, who haven't I talked to yet? That's the question. There's Jane. Talk to me. just don't want to talk. Hi, you. Betty did deconstruct any new buildings while I was out adventuring. Any new house, I must stop on my way home to see if any of my old friends moved in. And talk to her. Oh Lord. You gotta work on your posture, man. Let's see. Had been vanquished, but had to be completed. It was a final blow. Alright, so you should be happy now. An adventure to start the kingdom. Even though we require 100 gil in order to commission this person as adventure. View your stats. Ben's Guild and explores toughness, agility, dexterity, strength. What are your abilities? Nothing. Jane is a close friend. Fine, you're hired. And they're coming up here, I think, to turn in their report from the adventure, get paid, and get out. Yep, and now you head home. Okay, I have 50 gold and 20 magicite. Let's build. I need 100 for that? Really? Eesh. There we go. We're probably gonna call it here. Like I said, this is just like a quick little thing I wanted to show to wind up the last hour of streaming. This was a game that I wanted to play a while back on stream, and I just could never seem to get the emulator working. Let's see. And for financial report, we got 160 in tithes expended. We spent 130 plus an extra 30 in income. 0 morale bonus. We got an extra 100 elementite, but spent. So we're up to $80 or 80 funds and 120 elementite. All hail the broom. Huh. I'm gonna give you extra strength. Alright, and then for a new behest, what is this? Explore the area. Choose another, okay. Usually well like grotto, clear weapon mode, weapon shop. Yes. There we go. What's wrong with Final Fantasy, Strange? I love a good Final Fantasy. Oh, he really wants to do it. Make us proud. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is... we're probably going to call it here for the day. And I loved Crystal Chronicle, and this is just a tiny little city builder on the outside. Ah. I loved Crystal Chronicle. But I'm done for the time being. I mean, if I wanted to, I could do this. This is my very first GameCube game I ever owned and I beat. Oh, I have Twilight Princess on here. Sweet. But yeah, thank y'all for coming in. That'll be the end of the stream. I'm taking it y'all will want your ending song. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Sorry Universe Sim took so dang long to get through. It took way longer than it should have. But yeah.
Darling, I'm so dead, I'm dead. Baby, dead, I'm still dead. Dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Now I'm undead. Do you mind if I eat your brains? Thank you. Thank you very much.